I did want to ask you about your Bigfoot experience. You came across him at Monroe.
We have a friend who does like earth tending. Her name's Amy, and she talks a lot about Bigfoot, and she has for years. And I'm an out there guy, and I was just like, okay, that's really out there. And then over the years, I've come across more and more stuff about Bigfoot and talking about how it kind of protects portals between the physical and non-physical, and he's kind of like a security guard and all these things. So when I was going up to the Monroe Institute, Sarah, my wife, she's very gifted in psychic abilities and natural channeler and things like that. And so she was kind of, in a way, remote viewing my experience there. She's my protective force. And she saw one of her viewings, this like tree line, and then this kind of Bigfoot came out. So she saw him and made eye contact, and she's like, "Hi, Bigfoot," and he waved and said, "You can call me Yeti." And he like changed from like a normal Bigfoot to like a white, and he kind of slipped out into the woods. So that was her vision before I went. And then when we're there, one of the nights we're at the top of this big mountain. It's pitch black. Like only thing that's lighting up anything is like the moonlight. And a couple guys kind of walked down to the tree line, and I didn't really pay too much attention. I figured, there was a reason for it. And then when they kind of came up later, they were like, "We saw this like being, basically. You could see like this silhouette of this giant 7-8 foot tall being with glowing red eyes." I was like, "Why were you walking towards it?" They're like, "We don't know." You know what I mean? It was almost like they were just drawn, and it was really wild. So all they saw was like silhouette of a big being with glowing red eyes standing right there, but they weren't scared or anything. They were like called to it. And that was the same place when I told Sarah about it. She's like, "That's where I saw the Bigfoot."
Wow.
So then we're like, holy crap, this is wild. And then that same night, we were all staying in separate rooms, and everyone had a visitation in the room that night. And when I say visitation, it's like, say somebody was sitting like in my chair with me, but you couldn't see them. It was like that. Like you just knew something was right there. So in the morning we went down, and everyone was kind of white-faced. Everyone just kind of like looked like they hadn't slept. I had just seen a ghost. No one really wanted to say at the beginning what was up, but then the more we start talking and everything, everyone's like, "So it happened to you too? So it happened to you too? Happened to you too?" And the next thing you know, everyone's talking about this visitation in the room. And it wasn't a negative thing. It's just, it kind of freaks you out because you're in your own head, And then we come to find out later that it's a protector of the mountain.